everyone, this is sthembile.global and this is the missing element. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we are going to be talking about a very sensitive topic. Let's talk about the high rate of men committing suicide. Yeah. So there is a study that was done in the UK that confirms and states that 77% of people committing suicide is men. And also the high rate of people attempting to commit suicide are women. All right. So women are attempting to commit suicide, but because of the measures that they are using, they are not successful in that ugly act that they try and do. We thank God for that. So now the 77%, which is men, they use drastic measures to make sure that them committing suicide becomes successful, which is very sad and is something that we need to sit and have a conversation about. Where are we going wrong as a society? What is wrong with our men? What is it that they're going through that they don't want to share? So first things first, communication. Communication is very important. The study also further states that from as early as 13, 14, up until 19 years, 19-year-old young men is the second high rate of people committing suicide. The highest rate is between the ages of 45 and 64, 64. And then that doesn't exclude our men from the ages of 20 to 43. Okay. So that states that there is something that is going on between, the men getting into their 20s and then men after their 40s. Something there is a problem. It's something that we actually need to talk about. So as I've mentioned before, communication. What is it that they're not telling us? What is it that we are not communicating, either we're not seeing through them for them to get to a point of them committing suicide? So there is a stigma around men talking about their feelings that has been there in the ages up until now. And it is said that in these years of technology, men still can't find a way to communicate how they feel. And we thank God for those who are able to talk about their feelings. To the point that even as much as your psychologist or therapist can see or they can hear that these men are suffering from depression, but it's not reported with them because they never go to get examined for them to get checked out to verify that these men are are going through depression. Sorry about that. So we need to open some form, okay, a support group or some form of a different kind of communication amongst you know in our families or either amongst our community, in a way that men are going to be willing to come through and have this conversation for them to talk about what is it that you're going through, how are you feeling. They must talk about their emotions. Men go through also things whereby they are forced into certain responsibilities because they are men. They need to take care of certain situation, maybe in their family. They need to stand up. They need to show that they are, especially in our African community. And sometimes maybe they are not ready for that. They are not ready for that, but they are forced into that situation because of a certain culture. So let's have that conversation because we come from different cultures and also religion, and that that maybe is things that these men are going through, but they're not able to talk about them because they know that I know my mother is not going to take me serious, my partner is not going to take me serious if I talk about this, or either if I say this is how I feel, or if I actually basically just talk about my weakness, because there's that thing of indodamast, but it's failing us right now because another sad part is this GBV that is increasing every day. It's not. It's getting scarier by day. Every day is like there's a new way of men finding ways to kill women or to abuse them. So it's coming from somewhere. Can we talk about that? can we go back to basic and find out, brother Mans, what's happening in your heads? How are you feeling? How can we help as a community, as a country, internationally, as a whole? Okay. And then the second most important part that causes our men to commit suicide is financial pressure. Financial pressure from their immediate family, from their distance families, from family at large. It obviously also differs from cultures. African culture is the best when it comes to that. So you'll find that because this guy is a firstborn in the family, he is supposed to do certain things before he continues living his life the way he wants. So financial pressure plays the biggest role in men committing suicide. And also comes the current lifestyle that men are supposed to be having according to the standards of the community, according to the standard of current women, according to the standard of the current economy. So the pressure that they feel they need to, they need to uphold a certain standard. And also, sometimes it's not also from a bad point. It's also from he can see, you know, his neighbor's child being able to afford this, and then he wants that for his kids, and then he ends up getting into things that he's not supposed to, and that now puts him into financial pressure. So let's have this conversation and find out how we can, make these things better because um, this is our men, this is our boys, this is our cousins, our brothers. We need to know how we can help and what is it exactly that they are going through, so that we can avoid them now going through to substance abuse, to avoid the situation which is at hand, which is them dealing with the fact that we don't want you guys to commit suicide. Let's talk about your emotions. How are you feeling? What is happening in your head? How can we help? Yes. And thank you very much for that. And then now, my suggestion is, can we create support groups or a way that these men can come together and talk? I've seen on Facebook and your instas where some men put together a way of them talking, but the ones that I've seen, you find that later on it becomes all about the alcohol that comes after the conversation. And to the point that now they go to these gatherings now because of the after party, because of the alcohol, not for them to find help. And they end up now being addicted to the alcohol or the other substance abuse that they use there, just to for them not to deal with the actual problem, which is committing suicide, which is them end up committing suicide. So yeah, that is it from me today, and I hope that we can have this conversation at large to find out how we can assist our men and how we can grow as a community and decrease this rate of men committing suicide. Thank you again. This is sthembile, and this